people manage their health beyond filling prescriptions, with personalized care built around you.
Hey, good evening, traders. This is James with StrategyVault. Welcome to another edition of the Asia session, powered by StrategyVault Pro. You got about 2 minutes until the market opens. I do have to advise you that this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. So we'll see what the market's going to show us today. It's pushed down throughout most of the day, continuing the push down overnight. So we're down about 800 points. So with that being said, got some things on the chart here. So if we sweep below 29,500 and recover, meaning something like this, or if we break it with momentum, we might push down to 29,450. We've got these levels marked on the chart here, but price has just been dancing around this 537 level. 537 is a previous week's low, Tuesday's low. Tuesday's low. So who knows what it's going to do. You got about 30 seconds till the market opens. So right now the 5-minute chart is looking pretty nasty. Well, here we go. And the market is open. Are they going to sweep that 29,500 or just the daily low? Remember, a lot of times when it opens, it likes to manipulate and then push back to the opposite direction. We just have to be patient. Let the market show us what it wants to do. You got a low sitting there, 29,514 is going to take out that low. Looks like it. There we go. It pushed down. And it pushed down to that 500 level and bounced right off. Remember, we talked about a sweep and recover, but it pushed right down to it. Okay. Is this going to be... Oh, wow. Wow. And it's pushing. It blew right through there. Wow, all the way down to our 40. My goodness. Back up 30 points. See if we can get it pushed down there again. Huh, probably not. Come on, push.
This feeling is brought to you by Aleve for back pain relief. What feeling is that, you ask? Well, it's the feeling you feel when you have relief from back pain. That move how you want to, not how you have to feeling. That keep going through your day without slowing you down feeling. The kind that brings you back to yourself all day long without interruption. Oh yeah. Because Aleve offers long-lasting pain relief. Feel
Don't know what it's gonna do.
Pain relief with one dose. Feel Aleve. Use as directed for minor aches and pains.
Okay. Don't know what it's going to do now. But we're going to get out of that trade. Now we'll just wait. We'll wait for a pullback and a SV sell notification. So that's what we're waiting on now. She pushed right down to that weekly open level. She's still trying to push down. Be careful if you're in a short right now. You might get whipsawed. And for it to move right back up. So now what we will do, we'll wait. We'll wait for a retracement and then a sign of rejection. Are we going to get it? Wow. They're going to push her on down. See, I could have caught that. See, we'll write it down to the 50 level. And then in the minute we look at that. That's not good. Turn red. Need to break that 70. There's our 70 getting broke. Come on. Nice. Okay. We're back at that 455 level. We need to be careful right there. It's marked on the chart. Like I said, they may want to push it down here to the weekly open again, but I don't know. So now we wait for retracement. And then a rejection, and I entered my last trade. I entered and I pushed up, and I saw this rejection, and that made me feel a little better. But it did go against me. I was in some drawdown. Bouncing off that level right there that we've got drawn, 55. There it goes. So there's another major demand level at 29,367. I have no idea if it's going to get that this evening or not. I don't think so. Like I said, we need to be careful around this area right here. $450 was the target. And they took it. See, look at that, how it's bouncing off there. I'd be careful. So some things that didn't take place this evening was manipulation so far. Usually they manipulate and then jerk it the opposite direction. See, this is what I'm talking about. That 450 is the target. So now we need to see what they do. Is it just gonna, is that the move? Is that done? Is it just gonna chop around? Only time will tell. We're just going to have to be patient. Oh, and then right back down. Boy, it needs to break that 450 with momentum to continue to the downside. They're trying. I wouldn't get short in this area. I would wait for a retracement. A nice retracement. Starting. That's 5 bear candles on a 5-minute time chart since market open. There, look at that. You've almost got even bottoms, and a lot of time when that happens, look at that. Those last 2 minutes, last 6 minutes there, so which were 2 different 5-minute candles. This even bottom is a pretty good sign that it's gonna push back the opposite direction. From experience. So now, what I would wait for,
put it in the right hands with LegalZoom. Because the last
let it push up to the 90 level or the 500 and look for rejection.
LegalZoom offers personalized support to help ensure
490 to 500 in between those, and watch for rejection.
So if you need a legal hand, visit LegalZoom.
If it's going to reject. So that's what we would watch for. The system is generating a buy. You know, you could have jumped in and caught, you know, what is it, 20 points. But the problem is this. I mean, we are definitely in a downtrend. Rejection is what we're looking for. There's your 90 level. So now watch between right there. See what I'm talking about? There's 10 points right back down. That 90 level, in between that and the 500, you need to watch out for rejection. Once again, pushed up to that 90 level, rejecting. This is a new 5-minute candle that opened. It's pushing up. There's your 500 level. That is a V-shaped recovery for darn sure. So far. So it may push all the way up. You got a previous day low. You got a previous 4-hour candle low. You need to watch this 537 level right here. If it gets there. Went to the previous day low and it's pushing right back down. Went to that 514. You have the moving average here as well. Then you have the VWAP. They're testing that daily low again. Okay, so now we're at the VWAP. Wow, look at that. Slowing down. Rejecting off that VWAP. Look at that. I think if we get below 500, look for more movement to the downside. We'll wait. See if we get it. See, we need to wait until it dropped below that 500 for more movement to the downside. Putting a nasty wick on that 5-minute candle. Back to the, trying to push down to that 500 again, trying to break it. Let me move this. So see, this is if we break that 500 with momentum, and that's what it did right off the bat, and we went down to 450 and below. So that's why those are there. See, it's stuttering around that 500. There it goes. It's trying.
You say you'll never join the Navy. Never track storms in the Atlantic or skydive as part of your commute.
That's why we wait. Now it's pushing right back up.
Saying never actually is. Learn why at Navy.com. America's Navy, forged by the sea.
It only makes sense for the market to push back up because it's been down over 800 points yesterday evening and today. We just have to be patient now. It is going to push up. So here's what I'm looking at. 537 level. I wouldn't get long unless it blows through that with momentum. We're still in a downtrend. Nothing's happened yet. It's trying. So real quick, point out those bottoms. When you get even bottoms like that, you better be prepared for some type of a pushback. Right to that 37 level that we talked about. See what it does now. Almost 100. Market has moved almost 100 points back up. But you need to watch. Right here is where it dropped. At 53 or the 50 level. Right back down around that. So if it pushes above this level here, that's it looks like the 50 level. That would be a break of structure, and then you could be looking for more movement to the upside. But it's slowing down. There it goes. Or so we thought. Oh. So see, it did not close above so far. We're gonna try it again. We'll see how this candle I'd be careful. See, here's the issue. Previous 4-hour candle low. So watch for the manipulation and then a push right back down. Like I said, it's moved up about 100 points in that since this SV notification here. Oh, now they're pushing it. Trying. Now, I would wait for some type of pullback. Maybe. Just having a hard time breaking that. There we go. So you have right here the daily close at 586. It's definitely, they're losing, the Bears are losing, or the Bulls are losing momentum. Definitely was a V-shaped recovery. Nice run to the upside. Just gotta wait now. I'd like to see some type of pullback to 60 or 46, whatever, and then a push more up to the upside. See, like I said, this could be the manipulation move above the previous 4-hour candle low, and then they may just shoot it right back down.
At Cox, your internet and mobile price won't change for 5 years. That's 5 New Year celebrations.
Just gonna chop around now. It very well could. Yep, we're getting into this chop now. Remember, we're within 15 minutes to the top of the hour, so be prepared for that. We've talked about that numerous times. They like to jerk it one direction or the other, so. I'm just not seeing a place to make an entry. If we could get a pullback to about the 60 level, and then a rejection off that, there they broke it. Okay, they are right at the daily close. I'll see if I can ride it up a bit. I swear, the minute I get in. All right, we'll take that. I just don't trust it right now. And we're within, the top of the hour is coming around, so that's where you got to be careful. Last time we were at this area, it sold off for over 100 points, so be careful. It may just sell right back down now. Trying. If we can get a sell notification and stick and get some momentum behind it. We don't have it yet. This is it. See, 10 minutes to the top of the hour, and look what it's doing. There's that 60 level. No generation of a cell notification at this time. But, like I said, we're coming to the top of the hour. Just being patient. This may be a bull flag that's forming right now. There's just nothing right now. It's got to break that 50 level in order for me to be convinced that we want to go on down. You got this right. Yeah, 53. Yeah, see the bottom of our SV. If it breaks that line right there, it'd generate a sell, which is, but as you can see, it's a pivot point. And right back off of it. You got about 3 minutes till the top of the hour.
Relax and let Dylan's Pickup handle your grocery shopping this week. We start with only the freshest items, then choose your favorites, carefully pack everything up, and load it right into your trunk so you can feel confident it's what you ordered. Fresh groceries your way with Dylan's Pickup and Delivery. And right now, you can save $20 on your first pickup or delivery order.
I am not convinced. Oh, there it goes. Now we're going to get a buy notification, or a sell notification, excuse me, to generate. There it is. Now we need to break this. Okay, I'm going to see if I can write it down a bit. At least to, there we go. At least to this level here is what I was going for. See, your moving average is right there. And you have a pivot point right there. And you have the 37, which is a previous strong area of interest. That's why I got out. The minute it hit that, that's why I got out. And it may push on down. But you've got to be very careful right here, because you've got a cross here. You've got the VWAP start moving up. You got 1 minute until the top of the hour. It may push on down, but I would just be careful. But I just wanted to point out, you know, we are still, technically, we are in a downtrend. Because this is a lower high. This over here is 93 level and this is 87. So it did make a lower high. It's trying to flush. Is it going to flush? Well, I'd watch these levels right here. So with that being said, that's why I waited for a SV sell notification, because we are in a downtrend. It did not make a higher high. Now we are new hour, so don't know what it's going to do. We may just get back up in that chop area that it was in before market open. It was over there more than an hour. right around that 537 level. Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. Push right down to the moving average in the VWAP and rejected right off of it. We're back at that 4-hour candle low. Remember, I talked about manipulation above the previous 4-hour candle low, and then a push right back down. This is exactly what I talked about, and this is exactly what is going on right now. We are getting the push down. Problem with that is we've got to break these levels right here to push down further. See, it's dancing. Look right off that. We drew that line just perfectly. Look at that. And right back up. So we started talking about this 15 minutes before the top of the hour. Like I said, the market loves to push back in the opposite direction a lot of the time. So see it rejected right off of the VWAP and the 20 moving average right here. So see, that's why when I got in that sell, I just let it push down to a previous level and I got out. Because I've discussed it numerous times. If the 14 and the 20, if the 14's above the 20 and the VWAP, and we've got some space in between them like this, this isn't bad. This is 10 points in between those, so that's pretty good. So when it gets in this area here, when price gets in between these two, and it's pushing up, all your tools are pushing up, you need to be careful. There we go. Now it's they're trying to push for a lower high. Or, I'm sorry, higher high. So they need to break that 93 level. But as you can see, they pushed it here. Reject, reject. So only time will tell what's going to happen. Also, that's the daily close right there. So, when the system generated this SV buy notification, that would have been a good notification to get involved with there, because it was bouncing off all these tools right here. But once again, it needs to break this. Right there it goes. Did it break it? Yeah. There it goes. Now it needs to break that 93 level. See, they're popping it. There it goes. So now the 600 level. If we can break that 600 with momentum. So what you need to be prepared for, look for rejection at 650 to 785. Yeah, there you got a lot of rejection points. See, it didn't even break the 600. Excuse me. So I'm looking at if it can break above the 600, you need to watch for a rejection at 607, and if it breaks that, you need to watch for rejection at 613. I'm sorry, 615. I'd be very careful. There's just a lot of rejection areas. So only time will tell what it's going to do. So, if price get above 620, I'd be looking for more movement to the upside to at least 6. but you never know what it's going to do. It's having a hard time. There's a lot of resistance in those areas that I was talking about. Back to the daily close. See how it bounced right off that daily close. I'd be looking for a pullback before it pushes higher, if it's going to push higher. Well, they don't want to give up that 586 level. Probably going to pop that 600. Oh. Okay. So between 600 and 620, there is a lot of resistance levels. So I wouldn't get long unless it breaks a 620 with momentum. So is it just going to start chopping around? There's our 600. See, I told you it's going to pop that 600 level. And now look. Definitely rejecting. Like I said, I think we're just going to start chopping around. We'll see how this candle closes out. Yeah. So what I would do, I would wait until a SV cell notification generates and sticks, and then what I would do, being that it is against the current short-term trend, is I would write it down for 10 points and get out. But we don't have to worry because it's not generating at this time. Yeah, see? Wow. Wow.
Granger knows that as an HVAC technician, the heat is on you every day. Your first call? An office building with a noisy AC unit. Time to put your experience to work. On site, your meters don't lie. The blower motor's failing. But Granger's easy-to-search website quickly helps you find what you need to keep the office and their HVAC running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRANGER, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Alright, I'm going to see if I can get a push up. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, it's just chopping around now. I don't trust it. See, remember I told you there's a lot of resistance in those, and now look at it. Wow. That's okay. There's a lot of resistance between the 600 and the 620. There's a lot of resistance levels. So be careful if you're still in that. See, right back down. Wow. That's what I'm talking about. Those resistance levels. And right back down. Back to that daily close. It looks like we might be getting a hasn't generated yet a SV cell notification. Trying. Nope. I think we're just gonna get a bunch of chop is what we're gonna get. Yep, chopping right back up. So we're coming up on a half hour mark. They're gonna flush this down now. Yeah, we're just getting a bunch chopped now. So we'll see what this candle does. And if it's just chop it around, then we are not going to stick around. Yep. I'm afraid that's what we got. Nasty chop. Trying to push it up again. Oh my goodness. And right back down. All right. Well, another good evening. See what I don't have any idea. $400 on the dot there. How about that? That's not bad. Wow. I have $400 even. That's crazy. How is that even possible? But anyway, so we're just getting a bunch of chop. So we're going to be done for the evening. Thank you everybody for being here. Please leave us a like and turn on the notification if you want to know when we're going live or when we're doing some type of education training or just when we post a new video. So turn on that notification button and hit that like to help YouTube point people that are interested in trading the NASDAQ in the Asia session our way. So with that, everybody have a good evening. Thank you for being here, and we shall be back tomorrow evening. So everybody have a good one. We are out.